It's that time. Spotify Wrapped 2024 is here, so let's get right into it. As far as what I think my Wrapped is going to look like this year, I think the stories so far are going to be heavily featured. Love the new album. They're, one of my favorite bands of all time. And probably a lot of Linkin Park. There was obviously a lot of Linkin Park news, a lot of videos on the channel about Linkin Park. I listened to more Linkin Park than I probably ever have in my life this year, so I'm going to guess they're on this list a lot. As far as my top song, it honestly might be Emptiness Machine. I like that song, so that's part of it, but I also listen just in general a lot to Linkin Park this year. So I think it'll be Emptiness Machine or maybe something off the new Story So Far album. Maybe All This Time, maybe Letterman. I'm going to go with that. There isn't really anything else that I think that comes like right to my mind. So let's just get right into it. So I think for the first time this year, Spotify Wrapped is only on mobile. Like I couldn't find a way to do it like on a desktop or laptop or something. So I don't know how I'll figure it out, but you're going to see it on the screen just like I am reacting to it. I thought that was kind of weird. 22,754 minutes this year, top 16%. I think I've listened to quite a lot. A lot of it is for videos, which I think might skew some of my my top picks here, but we'll see. January 31st. I can't think of anything crazy that happened then, but okay, top song Watch You Go by The Story So Far. The top 05% of listeners globally. Okay, and that makes sense. I like that album. It's no shock that it's going to be on my best of albums of 2024 list. Watch You Go is one of the songs on that album that is one of the fastest songs on the album, and it wasn't a single, right? So a lot of people were still worried, like, oh, is this album still going to be like a straight up pop punk album? And it was, and it's a very good album. So that one, I'm surprised I didn't think of that one. But that makes a lot of sense. So no shocks there. Oh, wow. So number 2, You're Having Fun. Okay. So I feel like I'll dive into the other ones because I think those are pretty obvious, but You're Having Fun is a song I don't even know how it got on my radar. Maybe I want to say TikTok. I don't think it was like a Spotify playlist or something like that, but You're Having Fun. I'll put up like the Spotify link or the Spotify image somewhere on the screen because it has a bunch of different artists. But it's a mix between an emo rap song and a pop punk song, and that is shocking that that's my number 2 song of all year. But it's great, it's catchy. I don't know how many streams on Spotify it has off the top of my head, but it's very good. I can't speak about like all the artists on the song because I really haven't listened to those artists too much, but I do like that song. But number 2 is crazy for me. Obviously the other Story So Far song, All This Time. Hopper Preacher from Alkaline Trio was something I should have thought about. That's another great album. Probably the best punk album of the year off the top of my head. I know it's going to be on my list. I just don't really have any rankings or anything yet. I'm working on that right now. And then Emptiness Machine, Linkin Park. So everything on here pretty much makes sense. The You're Having Fun one is that to me, I'm still shocked by. I did not see that in my top 5 at all. January was my scene skateboarding emo phase. Seosin, My Chem, and Fall Out Boy. I love when Spotify like comes up with these different names for genres because they can't just call it like emo, pop punk, or punk rock. They've always had that kind of a problem. March was my Pixie Guidance pop punk season. Story So Far, Neck Deep, and Blink-182. Okay. September was my mall goth rock out new metal moment. Okay, Linkin Park and Deftones. Okay, I love these genre descriptions. Amazing. Okay, over 1,000 different artists. Okay, so it's either going to be, it has to be The Story So Far, right? Because there were 2 songs in my top 5. Yep, okay, so that makes all the sense in the world. Story So Far, top song. My longest 9 days in a row I listened to The Story So Far. Okay, that doesn't seem like a lot, but where are we at here? Top 3% of fans, and we spent 633 minutes together. I'm an overachiever. Okay, top artists. The Story So Far, Linkin Park, Seosin, Blink-182, 4 Year Strong. Nothing really shocking. 4 Year Strong a little bit, but earlier in the year I did listen to a lot of 4 Year Strong when I went on our friends at the Emo Social Club, their podcast, to talk about a 4 Year Strong. So I listened to a lot of 4 Year Strong leading up to that. Obviously 4 Year Strong have a new album out as well. So being at number 5, that makes sense. Blink, it's Blink-182. Seosin. is a band that I didn't really listen to when I was younger. It's crazy. So like in the last 2 years, I really got into the band. So that makes a lot of sense. Linkin Park, again, you know, I talked about it before. And then the story so far as my top artists makes a lot of sense. So that's it. That's my Spotify Wrapped. You can see everything on screen now. Really, the only shocking thing was the You're Having Fun song, which has, you know, it's emo rap, it's pop punk, whatever you want to call it. It's a good song. I just didn't think I listened to it that much this year, but apparently I did. So that was my Spotify Wrapped for this year. Let me know what your top artists were, your top songs, and let me know what Spotify is calling emo, pop punk, and punk rock, those genres, and what fancy words they're using in your Spotify Wrapped. I feel like they can never, like, Spotify Wrapped has never been able to just be like, yeah, this is an emo song, this is a pop punk song, this is a ska song, a new metal song, a, you know, shoegaze song, whatever. But my guess would be Spotify has a little bit fun with the genres because they know everybody's going to talk about it and share it. And, you know, I mean, I'm sure Spotify Wrapped is going to be trending all day today. So again, thanks for watching the video. Please let me know what your Spotify Wrapped would look like in the comments. Please like the video. Helps me out, helps the channel out. Please subscribe if you haven't. And thanks for watching.